Previously on Should You Trust CAG?
And our goal is, this is the roadmap going forward in, over next year. Again, please don't hold me to dates, because everyone goes, why do you say that, Chris? I'm like, oh. Anyway.
But why do you say that, Chris? Why would you say that if that wasn't true? What is this? Did you see the cloth mechanics on the right? Let me just... do you see the fucking cloth? Do we have that in the game right now?
Maybe that's not such a good idea.
Shit. Today you will be watching.
Ew. Oh, give me pyro. Oh, give me pyro.
How many fucking yachts does Chris need, for fuck's sake? I'm just gonna play Space Engineers now. I just fucking can't. Alright, of course, that's not what you're gonna be watching, because that's not me. I'm just kidding. But hello and welcome. Today we're gonna talk about other stuff that we didn't talk about before. We talked, just go and watch the other videos, for fuck's sake. Anyway, I gotta make a preface here, because the first one went so well, the second one went, I don't know, it's gonna premiere in 12 hours from now, so I have no idea. So now I'm making the third one. First off, I don't fucking hate the game. I'm not gonna read the comments anymore, because some of the comments are just, woo, Jesus fucking Christ. But I do not hate the game. I love the game. I want the game to be finished. I want the game to be fucking beautiful as it is, but beautiful-er. I don't know. I need the game to fucking work, and I need the game to be a fucking game, because currently it's an alpha. It's a tech demo. Basically, after fucking 11 years of working on it, it's just a tech demo. So, today we're gonna concentrate on other things that they said but they didn't do. And yeah, maybe we'll have enough time to end this mini series here, but I really don't know. So let's just roll the intro and let's watch the best fucking things from Citizen Cons and all the other videos that they made. So roll the intro.
Hello, my name is Grumpy.
So if we watch CitizenCon 2018, we will see, and you can see it here, there we go, so released on October 15th, 2018, we will see that they toned it down a lot. And I'm just gonna play you what Chris Roberts said. There is one thing though. There is one little thing in the end that broke the whole thing. So let me play it for you.
Do things and it persists. So this universe is not a theme park that gets reset every day that you come back and visit. This universe is a living, breathing universe that changes as players live in it and interact with it. And I think that's probably one of the biggest...
Also, sorry for stopping it. The video is called Road to Release, which you can't see, but you can see it here. Road to Release, because they were talking... In 2018, they were talking about releasing the game, so I'm just gonna play it for you.
It's why we call it the persistent universe, is that it has a life and a persistence, and people's actions will mean something in it. And that's a very, very important part of the 11th pillar. And the last one, if we go forward, Paul, is server meshing. So when we get server meshing, that is, we think, the last piece of the puzzle to have the full game experience. And this is our ability to go, right now we have about 50 players on a server. We probably will be able to increase that number because of band culling and stuff. But it's still going to
increase the number.
With server meshing,
2018.
We'll be able to get to thousands of players playing concurrently in the same locations, star systems. They're not all going to be able to have 1,000 people dogpiling together. They won't be able to render it all at the same time, but you certainly will be able to have...
And there you go. This is not the main thing, but there you go for all of you people that are saying that this game, like that you will be able to dogfight in huge fucking massive epic battles against other players in like thousands and thousands of players battling each other. You guys are fucking wrong. The chairman said it 2018. Anyway, let's continue.
1,000 people on the planet of Hurston, for instance. So the server meshing is the last key piece, because that will allow us to have a truly massively populated universe of players as well as AI, and having servers that dynamically scale up and down to take care of the processing needs of that. So from our standpoint, in terms of what we would think is the experience when you guys can sit in and play the game day after day and not worry about it getting wiped, not worrying about, I'm going to do something for a day or two and there's no point because they're going to reset the system. When we get to full persistence and server meshing, that's our marker. And sure, after that, we've got planets to do and star systems, and we're going to have continual feature development. But this is an online live game, and so for us, we don't have a particular viewpoint in terms of, that's it, this is where we finish it, and we don't do any more work. It's like literally, we kind of view, as long as you guys want to live in this universe, every 3 months, we're giving you a build, and here you are. And here's a bit more, and here's a bit more, and here's a bit more. And when we get to the full persistence and server meshing, I think at that point, that's when we're not going to be resetting the servers. It's when it will be an ongoing, living, breathing game. And that, I'm not going to give you a date, but...
Of course he's not, because like what happened in 2016 and 17, we just watched the previous episodes. But let's continue.
But you can watch on our roadmap as we develop it, and just watch for that, because us internally, those are what we view as our sort of cornerstones that we need to get to. And yes, there's a lot of other things that we've talked about that we're also working on, but when we get that, we feel like it will be a game like no other. So that is kind of what we, in terms of road to release. But speaking of near-term release,
all right. Doesn't matter after this. The first mention of you guys should check the roadmap, which we're gonna take down in like 3.5 years. So this is like October 2018, so we're in 2022. So that's like 3 years and, I don't know, 3 months. I'm a musician, I don't know math. Anyway, they toned it down a bit, a lot. That probably resulted in poorer income during the CitizenCon event. But there is more. So in 2019, I think, let me see, and I want to show this to you. It is gonna be, where the fuck? There's the button. Okay, so in 2019, February of 8, there was a video called Star Citizen Reverse the Verse Live 2-in-1 Special. And I'm just gonna play a little snippet for you regarding the roadmap.
Quarters, even a year ahead. We started this back in 2016. We revamped it last year, and it continues to evolve. We recently added the Squadron 42 roadmap. Looking back at it now, do you think this was the right call?
I actually think it's great. I think it's great putting it out there and everyone can see it.
That's great.
I think the process of us sharing exactly what kind of we would like to do in development, on the development side, compared to actually what gets achieved, is one of those things. And I kind of like the fact that people see that, because what's happening is basically what happens in every company, just behind closed doors. And so you set up a very aggressive schedule, you basically work very hard to hit it, things come along that change stuff in the way, and process, you evaluate, you change stuff around because basically you want to go a different direction, and then that of course reassesses the roadmap. So in terms of that kind of stuff, the roadmap's changed because you might say, well, actually we want to go do this, we're going to make this feature, we're going to make this feature, and then as we did at the beginning of last year, we looked at this and we sort of said, well, okay, but actually we want to do these features, but actually want to put focus back in on making the game fun, a bit more fun now, because we're trying to get through a bunch of features to deliver to the community. But there was we wanted, but we knew we needed to get like obviously improving the frame rate. We know we need to go and make features we created, and maybe go back and spend some more time on to make them enjoyable and fun, to get the better user experience. And so that's some of the stuff we then changed around, and we made a change to do that, which meant that we pushed out some feature work to basically make the experience better. And I actually do feel it was completely the right decision, because if you look at the play experience now compared to a year ago, it's fundamentally different.
Absolutely.
It's like with this release of the roadmap, I have very much made sure and asked the team that what we put in there is what we can achieve with what we have right now.
Okay.
Specifically with also the fact that people may be pulled onto Squadron, and and we know that that there's basically this work. So this although there's a really good set of stuff in there, my hope is we'll be able to add some stuff to the roadmap. But what I've done this time rather than last time is the last time we said we think we can do this, we had it in the roadmap. This time we put in what we are pretty damn sure we can do.
Okay.
So I'm signing up for this. And then all we're going to do is now, hopefully, if we do build a team and get more people, then what we'll do then is we'll actually be able to add stuff to the roadmap. So for a bit of luck, then towards the end of the year, we'll be able to actually start adding stuff to the roadmap rather than taking it out, which would be great.
Basically, what he said is, yeah, you should look at the roadmap, and you should trust the roadmap, because we're not gonna be so aggressive. And now the fucking White Knights are gonna come here and tell me, yeah, but like 2022's or 2021's roadmap was so aggressive, so they needed to take shit out constantly. Dudes, they have delayed mining consumables during the patch that like they were supposed to be in. They have delayed. Also, what the fuck is happening with the Ares Inferno and Ion and A2 and all of that? Why is it not like available to buy in the game itself? But wait, there is more. In 2019 CitizenCon, there was a thing. Should I talk about that first, or should I maybe no? Yeah, I'm gonna roll you 2019 CitizenCon, and we'll see what happens.
So we want to increase our range.
All right, so I'm gonna be skipping
outposts
through this, just so you can see how much bullshit they put into this one. So first off, they got a taxi. This is a drone. This is basically a drone, and this is 2019, so this is Valkyrie, of course, but it's piloted by an NPC, and it's a taxi that the player got, they're talking too much, the player got from a fucking New Babbage. You can go and watch the whole thing, but he lands on a pad that like we never saw, because like there's no fucking facilities like this on Microtech. But as you can see, the player was in the back. And why was that? How did this work? I'll tell you a bit later. But so he goes in and he's like, okay, yeah, all the great fucking visuals. He goes past the guy, enters the elevator. The elevator is fucking amazing. Much better than like what we have right now, even though the railing here is trash, probably not finished yet. It's not better, it's just different, so it's better to me, because like what is this? What is this? Where are we right now? Microtech? Yes. What facility though? So there's like, they're talking about like trees reacting to the storms and all of that, blah, 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 blah. I already did a whole video of me rewatching this CitizenCon. It's probably gonna be somewhere up in the corner, or you just fucking YouTube it. It doesn't matter. I think it's called like Why Am I Not Excited About CitizenCon 2021. But tell me what is this? And he's actually like in stealth mode, sneaking around people, because he's trying to infiltrate the servers and take something, and like he's opening a fucking, let me just show you this. He's opening a fucking thing, and like he goes through the thing, and it's just amazing, and we didn't get it at all. and we're probably never gonna get it, or maybe in a couple of years. But like, yeah, he's opening it with the cutting tool that like works, but it doesn't in the game, obviously. Yeah, inventory system was broken here, so they paused. Now they reset it. It's all good. But where is this?
So we're looking for
Anyway, let me skip through all of this that is fucking amazing. So he took like some data from the servers, which should be probably like hacking and data running combined or whatever, I don't know. And now somebody tripped the alarm and he's gonna run. And the security is trying to... Did you ever see NPCs react like this in Star Citizen 3 fucking or almost 4 years later? You didn't. You did see like these ragdoll bullshit physics. But, okay, so he runs.
Temperature, wind speed.
This is basically the only thing that we got. The fucking hand in front of the face. Yeah, we got like the storms and all of that, but like, where's the other gameplay mechanics? So he's running. He's trying to run away. He can't obviously take the transport that he took to get there. They're talking too much. And so, yeah, he finds armor that is stashed there for him. And then he takes the armor, and then he's fine. Just a second, this is Grumpy the editor, and I realized that I totally skipped a thing. So, if you want to talk about immersion, I'm gonna continue the video now, but like, I just want to show you this.
Get a warm suit on, because otherwise we're gonna essentially pass out and then die.
This suit is actually cold, so hopefully when Glenn puts it on, you'll see actually that it's actually frosted. So you can
What
see
is this?
shivering here.
Do we have this? Do we have this animation? I want this animation. That would be so fucking cinematic for all the armors or whatever, so we can like dress up and we can do videos with it. But do we have this? Fucking 3.5 years, 4 years down the line? No, fuck no. Why would we have this?
And this suit is
and then
that we revealed in the character archetype talk.
Do crates open like this now? No, they don't. We have a looting system and we have an inventory, and it's like in third person, and like you can't, like if the camera is glitching through the wall, you're not gonna see yourself. But
and
look at this shit, dude.
That's built for these extreme climates. He's really cold. He's really cold.
Like what the fuck was that? Why don't we have that? Is there a reason not to fucking have that? Let me just continue where I stopped the video, where I paused. And then, obviously, in the game. Obviously working. Like, we got the loot boxes, like, in 3.15. Dudes. The fuck are we talking about? This is fucking 2018, dudes. Like, this is 2018. Anyway. Let's continue further. He's climbing through rocks, blah, 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 blah. He comes to a abandoned outpost and he has a fucking Ursa rover stashed. And there's fucking cloth mechanics. The same cloth, well, let me make an emphasis. The same fucking cloth mechanics that were in CitizenCon 2000 fucking whatever, 16. The same cloth mechanics are on the Ursa rover in the CitizenCon 2018. Do we have that right now in the game? We do not. How dare you ask of CAG to give us the cloth mechanics? I don't fucking care. They're irrelevant, but they look good. They look awesome. And like, it could be cool to have like different cloths to cover your shit when you're trying to hide it. But why would you even do it? Like, there's no fucking point to do it. My dog is being rowdy. Anyway, he takes the thing, the Ursa rover, and then he gets chased in atmosphere by NPCs. And you'll see why I'm saying that. Give me a second. Did he show it right now? No, but he will in a second. He will in a second when he contacts Okay, so check the right side. 4 active members on the server. Jill, Joe, Sam, and the 4th one. That is how many people you're gonna see, or NPCs. No. That is how many NPCs you're gonna see in the air that are gonna chase him in an atmospheric fight, and you'll see this in a second. This was so fucking amazing. So Sam called them, and it's so fucking staged. It's really bad. And then he hops into a fucking Carrack. Where's the Carrack? There's the Carrack. The fucking Ursa rover glitches out like it does still, but he hops into the Carrack. She tells them, "Hey, do I even need to comment on this? Do I even need to comment on this?" But then she tells him, "Hey, we're being chased. Hop into a turret. Blah 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 blah." He's trying to find the turret. He's in the turret, and you're gonna see the atmospheric NPCs. In 2018, these are the atmospheric NPCs. Let him target them, and the targeting says Kilimanjaro whatever. And do you see 3 people there, and 1 guy is flying, or girl, whatever, is flying? Do I need to make myself clearer? Anyway, so the rest of it is like just bullshit, and then on top of all of the bullshit, they get to the ruin station. Ooh, the ruin station. What could that be? That is, boys and girls, a jump gate to fucking Pyro in 2018. And there, boys and girls, you can see how it's gonna look like, opening up the jump point and the wormhole, and then like navigating at like 3 FPS, but navigating through the wormhole. And then she's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna crash, I gotta not crash," and all that, and she didn't crash or hit the walls, whatever. And then they're out, they're on Pyro, and then Pyro looks fucking amazing, and then they jump away into the sunset. Fucking applause, crowd goes wild, fucking 3-pointer from the middle of the court. And what did we get from all of this? We didn't even get the cloth mechanics. Do you know what we got? We got the weather and the guy holding the hand up like this. And 3 years later, we got the fucking loot box. Without the marker, of course, but we got the loot box. But wait, there's more. If you go and check out a little thing called Theaters of War trailer, another guy like uploaded it. It's from CitizenCon 2019, same CitizenCon. You're gonna see this. I don't know why the sound is so low. So for all of you boys and girls that don't know what Theaters of War is, that should be Arena Commander and the other thing, Star Marine combined. Nobody fucking plays Star Marine. Nobody cares about Star Marine, because it's trash. Arena Commander is better, but it's still trash. Because, like, there's a lot of shit I can say about that and how bad it is, but I'm not gonna do it. You can go watch Avenger 1, because he said a lot of things, and I have a lot more to say on top of all of that. But Theaters of War was supposed to be a thing that's gonna be released in, like, one of the next patches in a year. 3 years down, or almost 4 years down the line, we still don't have theaters of war. With like different stages, phases, and all of that, and then you have ships, and you can use ships. This is basically PlanetSide. PlanetSide 2. If you're gonna play PlanetSide 2, and you want to know how like server meshing works, and how epic that could be, with like all the ships and tanks and other kinds of vehicles I forgot, and a bunch of fucking players playing and fighting over objectives. That is what Theaters of War was supposed to be. It is not out yet. Why is that? It got postponed I don't know how many times. I know that it was on Evocati a few times, and they, like, Evocati guys said, nah dude, like this is not working, this is really bad and janky. And then they took it back, and then yeah, we're gonna rework it, like no problem, we're gonna like work on it a bit more. And it never got released. Are they talking about Theaters of War now? Nah. They're just not. But wait, there's more. So if we go back to, is this the right thing? Yes, it is. If we go back to CitizenCon 2019,
there you go. Anyway,
you can see this.
In this coming
Jeez,
year,
fucking Christ, what am I
we
doing?
were sort of showing you what we're going to do.
There we
So
go.
we are going to have the Pyro system next year.
Next year, Pyro System. In 2020, Pyro System is going to be released. And yes, you can say, so first off, let's address this. You can say, yeah, but like Grumpy, like the pandemic and all of that. Okay, fine, yeah, completely. That is reasonable. But like, is it normal that if something was supposed to take a year and there's like difficulties because of the pandemic and all of that, it like pushes back 2 more years, like, so not 1 more year, so that would make it 2 years, but like 3 years down the line? The maths are completely fucking, you probably understood me. So instead of releasing Pyro on 2020, like they said, they are releasing Pyro on 2022. Electric Boogaloo. Maybe. Because we still don't know. And the roadmap is not saying anything except fuck you, buy an address, and get a fucking barista on R-Corp. You can look at the progress tracker, and that's all fine, and that's all dandy, but like, it was supposed to be released on 2020. Pyro, dynamic weather, jump points, and more in 2020. Okay, so
Obviously, that brings in jump points. We're going to have dynamic weather. We're going to be, Microtech, you're going to get the planet itself in 3.8, but we'll be opening up new Babbage in 3.9. We've got moons of Microtech that come in, I think, in 3.9 and we'll be continuing on the development of socks and the iCache and the persistence, and it's pretty damn exciting. It's kind of coming together, and at the detail that I didn't think anyone thought would be possible. So
why would you get so excited if you knew that wasn't true? Chris, please answer me down in the comments. Okay, I think my dog just answered me down in the under the table, I guess. Okay, I'll be here. I'm just gonna play this. I'm gonna talk to the dog for a second.
Hopefully you guys liked it.
Right, she's all right. So, yeah. There is one more thing that he said here, but I can't fucking find it. Just give me a second. I'm gonna try to find it. Okay, I found it. So, listen to this.
Ships, characters, and also persistent tracking of the resources. And then the last thing,
Server meshing?
which we won't, I think, get to by the end of next year, but we'll be very close to it, is server meshing.
Bear in mind, end of next year is 2020. Because this was CitizenCon 2019. So
everything we've been doing up until then, and that's when I think everything fully comes alive, is the server meshing allows us to have a lot more players in the same area.
yes, of course. But where's the server meshing though? It's 2022. Oh, it's gonna be, you know that it's gonna be on, what is it? Like, this year, basically, because we actually don't know, but actually, you know, but you're just gaslighting the community and you're doing this for the Redding, you grumpy. Fuck you, it's fucking 6 a.m. here. I'm doing this because it's funny. I'm doing it just for a fucking meme, because this whole game is basically a meme to all of the other communities in like gaming industry. It is. It simply is. You gotta fucking deal with it. Now, should I talk now about how all that can change? I'll see when I fucking edit the video, and I'll see if this is the last one. Okay, so it is not the last one. There's gonna be one more episode where I'm gonna talk about how the fuck can we fix this. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here on another cliffhanger. Apparently, sorry about that, but stay tuned for the next episode, and I'm gonna tell you how the fuck can we fix this from my point of view. And yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you to all my patrons that are supporting this channel. You guys are amazing. If there were some super likes or supers or whatever on YouTube during the premiere, I'd simply, like, it still didn't premiere. It's gonna premiere in like 11 hours from now, so I can't really say if, like, I don't know who super liked or whatever. So thank you guys if you did. I'm gonna mention you in the next one, I guess. So yeah, if you want to support the channel, you can support it by going in the info section of the video or the description, or whatever you want to call it, clicking on the Patreon link and sending me some money, so I can still do this, and still I am going to do a lot of Star Citizen videos after this series, because I still love the game. I know that we all do. We still love the game. So if you want to support the channel, you can do it by doing that, or you can click on the super thing, whatever it's called, in the chat. So it's gonna be on this side, I think, and there's a super thing. I don't know what it's called. I don't understand all the. I'm a fucking musician. I just started this channel like 6 months ago or 7 months ago. So again, thank you for watching, and don't forget to bring the towel when you're traveling through space. And I'm fucking tired. It's fucking 7:15 a.m. and I still gotta edit this shit. But yeah, subscribe. Bye. Mwah. Kisses. Love you.